So one day I woke up and suddenly I had neighbors. Now, I know that it sounds normal, but please hear me out. I was unbelievably lucky. I found an old house in Pennsylvania hidden in a thick wall of bramble and bush and trees. The nearest residential area was like 20 minutes away. Okay? So, for the first month of living there, the only visitors I'd ever known were a trio of fucking cats. I assume, so mommy, daddy, baby. I know cats have a lot of babies, but I only saw the one. And there was birds that I can't identify, enjoying the seeds that I had put out for them because I like birds. And the occasional stray dog sniffing around my trash, of which I don't mind. I like dogs. I wish one would actually come onto my porch and be friends with me. But all of that is irrelevant. What's important is to the left, to the right, in the front and the back of my home, there was nothing to be seen but endless shades of green. It's so thick that the road beyond it couldn't be seen. And yet, one morning, I woke up to another house only a good 10 feet away from mine. It wasn't there yesterday. So yeah, I woke up in the morning. I went out to check my mail. I didn't even get to my mailbox. I I was looking real stupid out there in my pajamas and my fucking slippers because in my peripherals I see a whole fucking house 10 feet away from my house. It was not there last night. It wasn't there before I went to bed. So yeah, I cycled through a lot of emotions. I was I was frustrated. I was horribly annoyed because I spent like the last 2 years searching tirelessly, like getting in touch with like three different fucking not retailers. What are they called? Realtors. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated. This is ridiculous. I talked to three different people about getting a home in the woods. It's always been my dream. I want a home in the woods. I don't want to deal with people. And I finally found one where I could have some peace and quiet and privacy to do whatever I damn well pleased. And now there's a house. There's a house right beside mine on my property. I never thought I would be that person, the my property person, the get off my fucking grass person. But I think it's fair. I live by myself. I live 20 minutes away from any other residential area. I think I have the right to be upset that some random person has built their house 10 feet away from mine. And now I'm beyond frustrated. Now I'm angry because I'm just like, I'm angry as fuck because who does this? This quite clearly, this is private property. The realtor put up signs and fences everywhere a pedestrian could wander into or like a car could drive through. And now there's a whole fucking house 10 feet from mine. And after being frustrated and angry, now I'm confused because no one could just build up an entire house overnight and in silence. And now I'm kind of scared because no one can build a house overnight in silence. 10 feet away from my bedroom window. I didn't hear anything. I'm not a hard sleeper. There were no lights flashing. There was no hammering. There was nothing. The house wasn't there. I came home at 6. I was gardening around 7. I came in at 8 o'clock after hanging out on my porch. I went to bed at 9:30. I woke up at 7:30, 7:45 this morning, had breakfast, and then I stepped out. Maybe 8 o'clock, and there it is. There. I called the police. I don't know what I expected them to do or say. But they came. They knocked on the door. No one answered. And they told me to just call them if anything happened. They didn't give a shit. They didn't of course they didn't give a shit. Because why should they? Oh, hello, police. There's a house next to my house. That sounds stupid. But what can you do? What the fuck can you do? I knocked on the door, by the way. No one answered for me. I've knocked several times since this morning, because right now it's like midnight, but I'm still really frustrated. I'm looking out my window. I've been looking out my window all day to see if someone would come out, so I could open my window and like shout, "Hey, what's your name? How'd you get here?" What? I need answers, because all I can say at this moment is just what the fuck. So I'm going to end this video, and I'll come back to you when I have some more information, because fuck, whacked out futuristic technology is the shit. Good night. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. And have a better day than I'm having, because I'm losing my fucking mind. Good night.